Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy Part 17. Now I left you off in a very weird spot, and that's because I needed to grab a monster, and I wanted to, while we're going through this, I wanted to say a lot of people want to be content creators, and in no way am I saying that I'm good or better than anybody in any way, and I picked a hell of a title to start with, which I really shouldn't have, but really the only thing I can give is to respect others and to support others if you are trying, and that's all I can say on that for now. So this is my house. It has nothing to do with what happened 5 years ago. Yo, wait, I want to hear. Me too. It's been a long time, right? Tell us more. You saw your family, right? I'd rather not, but for story's sake. I don't know if you'd call it a family. My father died when I was young. That's why my mom lived alone in this house. Yeah, I saw my mom. My mom, she was a vibrant woman, hadn't changed at all, but a few days later, she died. Poor Cloud. But when I saw her, she looked fine. Yes? Cloud? Welcome home, Cloud. Hi, Mom. Remember, he's 5 years younger here. Come, let me take a look at you. You look so handsome. Oh, I also want to give a shout out. I already gave a shout out to 4-8 Productions. I want to give a shout out to Dansgo8. I want to give a shout out to Fuzzfinger. I want to give a shout out to 4-Star for making Machina Bridge of this, and it's absolutely hilarious, and that's where I got the Mr. T thing from. And yeah, I just wanted to give a shout out to those people, and Cinemassacre too, and the Completionist. So let's continue. So this is a soldier uniform. Mom, My, how you've grown. I'll bet the girls never leave you alone. No, they don't. Not really. I'm worried about you. There are a lot of temptations in the city. I'd feel a lot better if you just settled down with a nice girlfriend. I'm alright. You should have an older girlfriend. One that'll take care of you. I think that would be best for you. I'm not interested. Are you eating right? I'm alright. The company takes care of me. Is that so? I know you can't cook. I've been worried sick about you. Cloud? You know Cloud. Isn't that right, Cloud? I'll always be your mother. Let's stop this. Okay. So I'm not I want to say, who are you? Oh yeah, okay, I know who it is. Never mind. I'm the town's... Aren't you Cloud? Don't you know me? You're Tifa's... Right, I'm Tifa's father. Stay away from my daughter. See, when they include their name above their dialogue, that's a bit confusing because they don't always do it. Sometimes I notice Most of the time they do, but sometimes they don't. But yes, the point of this playthrough is to take you back to 1997. The only thing I'll be using the internet for is spelling, and I can admit to that. There is a lot to be said here. This mansion. No, I'll come here later. Okay, so I just wanted to make sure of something, and yeah, there's nothing to grab in the flashback, and I had to be sure of that. Welcome. Hey, aren't you? Haven't I been here before? I don't remember. Now you're pissing me off. This doesn't matter, so get on with it. I feel a little bit more amped up since I've had my monster. ShadowX, baby. Just had to be sure. I love how they throw the details in there, even though there's nothing to find. It's just amazing. Is Shinra here to get rid of the monsters? And who are you? I'm Zengan? I probably butchered that, but I've never heard it voice acted before, so I do not know how to pronounce it. I travel around the world teaching children martial arts. Okay, this is Tifa's teacher, I think? Yes. I have 128 students all over the world. In this town, a girl named Tifa is my student. Okay, yeah. So I did butcher that, I think. Did you say Tifa? Tifa has good sense. She'll be a powerful fighter. If only you could see the fan art. By the way, I would love some fan art. And here we're going to talk to Sephiroth. Cloud level 1. Let's see his materia. Preemptive. That's only so he doesn't get one-shotted. Funny. And for some reason they gave us the power wrist. It'd be cool if we could remove it, but we can't. And for a level 1 challenge, these are the stats you would be playing through. Necrosis mod is pretty cool. It's where you start out. It's also a PC mod. It's where you start out the game at level 99. And yes, it is very easy at the beginning, but solo Cloud level 99 start, and you finish the game without healing, without doing anything at level 99 from there on out. And shout out to 4.8 for that. But let's continue with the story. What are you looking at? The scenery. I feel like I know this place. We have an early start tomorrow. You should get some sleep soon. Yeah, let's get some sleep. I've hired a guide to the Mako reactor. I've heard she's young. I hope we can rely on her. Yeah, I'm glad I took a little break because I didn't know if we were going to get a chance to save or not. Can we go in the mansion yet? Hey, stay over here. Okay. Which ones? Think they'd let me take a picture? If I knew this was going to happen, I would have made mountain climbing off limits. Not that you could really stop him, dude, but okay. So, once the guide gets here, we're heading out. Listen to me, Sephiroth, in case something happens. And why they chose to put Tifa in a cowgirl hat, I don't know. Cowboy boots, I don't know. Maybe to appeal to Western audiences, I'm not sure. But trust me, I'll be alright, Dad. I have 2 men from Soldier with me. I'm Tifa. Nice to meet you. And a little shout out to any fans, diehard fans. I want to say something, but you know. It's just confusing replaying it and how they go about it. I'm Tifa, nice to meet you. You're the guide? That's right. It so happens I'm the #1 guide in this town. It's too dangerous. I can't let you get involved in this. There's no problem if you protect her. Let's go. Mr. Sephiroth, please let me take one picture for a memento. Tifa, can you ask him for me too? The infamous Cloud shoulder shrug. That's a bit of a tongue twister. And once again, these videos are live. They're just fully uploaded, so we don't have any visual or audio problems. Well, there will be coughing, sneezing, whatever. Jeez. I can't believe I just did that. Great, thank you. I'll give each of you a copy once I get it developed. A Mako reactor was built in Mount Nibel. The cold mountain air of Mount Nibel was the same. I guess Nibelheim. Mount Nibelheim didn't sound right, I guess. So they called it Mount Nibel. Okay. It gets harder from here. Follow. I was just playing Horizon Zero Dawn. Follow. Follow. Okay, so if you have Steam and you're using a PC and you have the 7th Heaven mod or any other type of mod, this is how you hack Sephiroth in the game. Because of this flashback right here, you get this in-game model. You can hack Aerith back into the game, Sephiroth, and even once you hack Sephiroth back into the game, he does not have a limit break, and I don't think he can take damage. Don't quote me on that. I know that he can be confused. I think confused, and it's pretty funny. I'll have to leave the link to 4.8's video for that. And the bridge is collapsing. 4.8 has been doing this a long time. At least the Final Fantasy VII stuff. And I support them as well. I'm not a patron to them, though I would if I could. Everyone seems to be alright. Will we be able to get back? These caves are intertwined like an ant farm. Oh, and Sephiroth. One person seems to be missing. It may sound cruel, but we've no time to search for him. We can't go back, so we must go on. We'll travel together from here. So that's why they give you the preemptive, and then they made Cloud pretty much useless. There's really no point in reviving him, and Sephiroth just pretty much does what he wants when Cloud's dead. There's really no need, and that's why I had to look at my notes and make sure. I know that it would seem stupid to think that you could carry anything over from a flashback, but you never know. What's this? A mysteriously colored cave. It must be the Mako energy. This mountain is especially abundant in it. That's why the Mako reactor was built here. I wish I would have had this playlist out before the international release of all the Final Fantasy titles, because that would have really helped a lot to launch the channel. And I get people all the time sending me, oh, don't miss this right here. I appreciate everything, I really do. But mostly when I'm asking for feedback, I'm asking for strategies. Not, if you've seen me miss something, I would love for you to mention that. But when it comes to what's coming ahead, I don't need really to know that, you know, because it's just an LP. It's my playthrough to get this trophy, and I figured I'd go ahead and launch this on the channel, even though it's live. And this is a very, very classic, cult classic game that I should not have launched with. But unfortunately, an old friend I just spoke with told me that he would love the stream, but unfortunately nowadays, to get attention, you have to be streaming the most current game. And while that is true, if you respect one another, I know each gamer wants to do this. Each gamer would love, okay, I don't want to get lost here. Okay, this will be for the future. Each gamer would love to do this, to make money off games. And I'm not making any money, and I don't honestly plan to. I am taking this serious as a hobby. I would love to, of course, but in reality, the reason most content creators can't get their feet on the ground is because a lot of people, I said we discussed this in the last episode. Description is why I'm talking about this, and this is pretty much story. Just Sephroth'S gonna take care of everything automatically so I can talk freely. If you support one another, it takes a lot of time expanding, talking to people, supporting other people, giving other people support, and in return they give you support back. So you can't be solo dolo, out the door, don't want to contribute. You have to be, just like in real life, you need to be contributing to the society. And with hate, negativity, or disrespect, you're not doing that. And what's this? A Mako fountain. It's a miracle of nature. It's so beautiful. Hashtag throw away your trash. If the Mako reactor continues to suck up the energy, this fountain will dry up too. And yes, I just said hashtag out loud. Another thing I have to say is, when you take this seriously, think about it before you start, because it does take up a lot of time. Even the way I'm kind of doing it a MacGyver way, it takes up a lot of time, and it may or may not take your fun out of the experience. So really consider that before you want this task. It is very rare to see materia in its natural state. Well, we're going to be doing 100%, I can guarantee it. You are in Soldier. I didn't even know that. I messed up there. The knowledge and wisdom of the ancients is held in the materia. Anyone with this knowledge can freely use the powers of the land and the planet. That knowledge interacts with ourselves, the planet, calling up magic, or so they say. Magic, a mysterious power, or science we just don't understand yet. Did I say something funny? A man once told me never to use unscientific terms like mysterious power. It shouldn't even be called magic. I still remember how angry he was. Well, I guess we kind of just agreed there, Sephiroth. Who was that? Hojo. Oh God. I can't believe I just agreed. An inexperienced man assigned to take over the work of great scientists. Little do you know, he was a walking mass of complexes. Excuse me. A Mako fountain. So this is where the knowledge of the ancients is. So I'm guessing this is like some kind of weird type of crystal ball screen type thing. Yeah, okay. This is really story implemented part of the game. I remember even not voice acting and playing through, it's very long. It's about 40 minutes of cutscenes, I think. We finally made it. We sure took the long way though. Tifa, you wait here. I'm going inside too. I want to see. Only authorized people are allowed in. This place is full of Shinra's industrial secrets. But take care of the lady. Grab some of my monster fuel, baby. Man. Better take real good care of me then. I'll take care of you, Tifa, don't worry. Excuse me. It's funny to see her like that because I see a lot of posts in the Final Fantasy community from World of Final Fantasy. Okay, where are we at here? Okay, yeah. And she's dressed in that type of, she's dressed exactly like that. So it's really funny. But yeah, as soon as this story is over, we'll be ending this session, I believe. The reason being is there is some more affection points we can get at the end of this scene, so. This is Genova, right? It won't open. This is the reason for the malfunction. This part is broken. Cloud, close the valve. Okay, why didn't you do it, bro? Get the finger, get it off me, get it off me, get it off me. Get it off, get it off, get it off. Sorry, I had to. Okay, what's going on, bro? It's one of those weird, you have to be in the, like, right spot or something. Why did it break? It's funny to see Sephiroth do that. Now, I see. Hojo. But doing this would never put you on the same level as Professor Ghost. This is a system that condenses and freezes the Mako energy. That is, when it's working correctly. And I just want to say, I always thought it was Mako. So, that's just because of shark, I guess? I don't know. Now, what does Mako energy become when it's further condensed? Oh yeah, it becomes materia. Right, normally. But Hojo put something else in there. Take a look. I'm gonna try. Over here? Where at, bro? I'm trying. They couldn't have made him a few. Yeah, it looks like a bit like the Guado, and I think that's where the Guado art comes from, is that little sneak peek right there. Normal members of Soldier are humans that have been showered with Mako. You're different from the others, but still human. But what are they? They've been exposed to a far higher degree of Mako than you. Is this some kind of monster? Exactly, and it's Hojo of Shinra that produced these monsters. Mutated living organisms produced by Mako energy. That's what these monsters really are. Normal members of Soldier? You mean you're different? Okay, here comes the breakdown. Hey, Sephiroth. No. Was I? Was I created this way too? Dude, his sword is so long. Am I the same as all these monsters? I'm not gonna keep saying his name over and over again. You saw it. All of them were humans. Human? No way. Ever since I was small, I've felt that I was different from others, special in some sort of way. But not like this. And once again, the point of this playthrough is to put you back in 1997. So don't look at it for its faults, look at it for its achievements. Am I human? I didn't really understand what Sephiroth meant then. I was even more surprised that Shinra was producing monsters. Whew, finally. Damn Shinra, the more I hear, the more I hate them. Who would have ever thought that the Mako reactor held such a secret? That would seem to explain the increase in the number of monsters recently. I think we should listen carefully to Cloud. Don't you think so, Barret? Why are you talking to me? You know what? I don't know what this does. So I'm going to keep talking. Poking his damn nose in where it don't belong, Cloud. Why don't you finish that story? Phew. If that were any affection points added or subtracted, it would have said so on the Wikia, which I have jotted down, and that it says nothing about that. So why I should have saved there, I wanted to hear more of this story. Honestly, I don't think anything would be any different, and the Final Fantasy Wikia strictly says what subtracts and what adds, and that is not on there, so you should not have to worry about that. Tifa, were you waiting outside then? Yes. We returned to Nibelheim. Sephiroth confined himself to the inn. He didn't even try to talk to me. Then all of a sudden, he just disappeared, right? We found him inside the biggest building in Nibelheim. The villagers used to call it the Shinra Mansion. Long ago, people from Shinra used to live in that mansion. Whew, I really wish I would have saved now. Oh well. Let's get this heavy story section over. And it's not like it's a chore, but it is a lot to voice act. And once you start it, it's kind of hypocritical to stop. Even though some might find my voice not very fun to listen to, I will get better as we progress. So I believe, no, okay, not yet. There is another enemy skill we can grab, level 4 suicide, and I will show you guys how to get that if I can. pretty sure I will be able to. It's pretty simple to get. And there's nothing we can do in here right now. We can't, it won't even acknowledge this part, but we will get to it, don't worry. So we'll just continue our way. And don't forget, guys, to leave a like and subscribe. And if you do, I will subscribe back. I am not ignorant, and I will support my fellow content creators. Anybody that wants to do this, I support them. And I believe if we all support each other, we can all achieve. There's no sign of Sephiroth, but I know I saw him go into this room. And why would you watch this when so many people have done this playthrough? Well, each player's experience is unique. And everybody has a different dialect, everybody speaks different, everybody sounds different, everybody does things just a little bit different, and that's what I admire about this game and the materia system. I would have started with 10, my favorite, but I decided to do this because, yes, all the hype was going around, the trailer dropped from E3, and I just happened to be able to, you know, anyone can download it, of course, but I happen to be able to watch it, and yeah. An apparently dead organism was found in a 2,000-year-old geological stratum. Correct me if I'm wrong, sorry. Professor Gost named this organism Genova. X year, X month, X day. Genova confirmed to be an ancient. Genova project approved. The use of Mako Reactor 1 approved for use. That's what I don't like about not voice acted cutscenes like this. You don't know when you can move and when you can't. Like, this is fine, but what was just happening before? My mother's name is Genova. Genova Project? Is this just a coincidence? Professor Gost, why didn't you tell me anything? Why did you die? The reunion is at hand, and they will return. 20 years later, and we just now have a release date for just Midgar. I am hyped, but hopefully I'll be making some money by then. Not off here, just period. Let me be alone. Okay? Let me be alone. Get it off, get it off, get it off. Get it off, get it off, get it off. Get it off. So you just need to exit to trigger that cutscene. Sephiroth didn't come out of the Shinra mansion. He continued to read as if he were possessed by something, and not once did the light, sorry there, went too fast. That's what I get for having fast field messages. Or I don't know if that's considered field. I would assume so. So Cloud wakes up in the Shinra mansion, and once again there's nothing to do here, and I don't even think there's enemy encounters here yet. Yeah, okay. When you write down so much, and you write down your missables and stuff like that, and of course we've already played through the game before, but when you write down so many missables and stuff like that, you tend to forget where you put certain things. So Sephiroth seems different. Yeah, I'd say so. He's got daddy issues, or mama issues, or both. Wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Come out here and help me, bro. Just kidding. Talking to a wall. Ha ha ha. You have to be a really good voice actor to get that on par. Who is it? Traitor. Traitor? You ignorant traitor. I'll tell you. This planet originally belonged to the Sephra. Sephra was an intricate race. They would migrate in, settle the planet, then move on. And at the end of their hard, long journey, it was said they would find the promised land and supreme happiness. But those who disliked journeying appeared. They stopped their migrations, built shelters, and elected to lead an easier life. They took that which the Sephra and the planet had made without giving back one whit in return. Wow, that was a tongue twister. Those are your ancestors. Sephiroth. I swear, Cloud, that's all he does is repeat his name. Sephiroth. Sephiroth. Long ago, disaster struck the planet. Your ancestors escaped. They survived because they hid. The planet was saved by sacrificing the Sephra. After that, your ancestors continued to multiply. Now all that's left of the Sephra is in these reports. What does that have to do with you? Don't you see? An ancient name, named Genova was found in a 2,000-year-old geological stratum. Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. The Genova Project. There's so many jokes I want to make. The Genova Project wanted to produce people with the powers of the ancients, or the Sephra. I am what was produced. Produced? Yes, Professor Ghost, leader of the Genova Project and genius scientist, produced me. What? Okay, never mind. How did he? I'm not saying that again. Out of my way. I'm going to see my mother. Yeah, I should have saved the game just in case I fudged up. And if you want, I think there's some notes in here somewhere that you can read. Well, if not now, eventually. And you see these two containers, right? Get it off, get it off, get it off. These two containers right here. Yeah, they'll be very cool later on. In what way? You'll have to tune in and find out. But you can, is this where the notes are? Yeah, it won't let us read anything yet. But we will be able to return, so. The Japanese to English translation is what produces those tongue twisters. And I try to sort them out as I go, but sometimes you just can't improvise something so quickly. So once again, I have to advise you that these are pretty much live streams. They're being recorded, not edited. They're being recorded and sent right out. So I might as well put ShadowX Live, or Shadow Live, Shadow Extreme, Shadow Stream, ShadowX Conspiracy. I don't know what I want yet. There's a lot of tags, a lot of names taken already. There's a lot of ShadowX's, there's a lot of Shadow Streams. I don't know what I don't know what I want yet, and who knows if it will be something yet. So if you're wondering why I had so many tags, that's why. Because the name is unclear. It is Shadow Extreme, Shadow Stream. It's a pun, a dumb pun, but it's mine, and I want it, but who knows if I'll get it. So let's get out of here. There's nothing else. And as you can see, hey, it's you. You're still sane, right? Then come over here and help me. I'll check this house. You check that one over there. Which one, bro? Gosh. Sephiroth. Is this the camera guy? Hey, am I going to die? Okay, I'm trying to go around you, dude. Where are my Leviathan scales? I need to put this out. Terrible. This is too terrible. Angeline! Look how long his sword is, dude. Epic. Now remember, 1997. Anarchy 99. 1997. Another intriguing cutscene. You can definitely see everything pop a lot better. I can't believe it's already 2019 and this remaster was 2015. I'm a bit late, but because of the remake, I had to do it. I haven't even finished 15. And I'm doing the Kingdom Hearts series. I haven't even done 9 yet. If you remember at the beginning of the game, where Cloud fell on his knees, and it seemed like he was having like a seizure type thing. Well, here we are. Papa. Sephiroth. Did Sephiroth do this to you? Sephiroth, Soldier, Mako reactors, Shinra. I hate them all. So that is what Cloud was seeing in the first reactor mission. The very first 20 minutes of the game, that is what Cloud was seeing whenever he was sending the bomb off. And I'm sure most of you know that, anyone that is watching. But for those of you who don't, there's their relation. Mother, I'm here to see you. Please open the door. How could you do that to Papa and all the townspeople? Ooh. Crunch. Dude, you just see her back like totally crunch. But yet, never mind. She's dead, dude. You promised that you'd come when I was in trouble. I'd love to go deep into the Ultimania guide and discuss everything. We'll see how this LP goes when it's finished, this playthrough. We'll see how many lovers and haters there are. And once again, if you respect me, I respect you. If you support me, I support you. I might even support you without you supporting me. And that's fine. I can barely read that, and it says Genova. Imagine in the PS1 version, I thought it just said Nova. I.E. Nova. But yeah, that's Genova. I thought of a great idea. Let's go to the Promised Land. There's his name again. My family, my hometown. How could you do this to them? They've come again, Mother, with their superior power, knowledge, and magic. Mother was destined to become the ruler of this planet. But those worthless creatures are stealing the planet from Mother. But now I'm here with you, so don't worry. Whoa, bro. Whoa. The headless spook. What? My sadness, my family, my friends, the sadness of having my hometown taken away from me? It's the same as your sadness? Excuse me. My sadness. What do I have to be sad about? I am the chosen one. I have been chosen to be the leader of this planet. I have orders to take the planet back from you stupid people for the Cetra. What should I be sad about? I trusted you. You're not Sephiroth I used to know. It's just a really... Whoa, I'm getting dizzy there. Warning for anybody that has epilepsy or anything like that, you might want to refrain from watching that. That was a little tough for me. They really triggered something there. Sorry about that. And that's the end of my story. Wait a damn minute. That's it? No more? I don't remember. What happened to Sephiroth? In terms of skill, I couldn't have killed him. Official records state Sephiroth is dead. I read it in the newspaper. Shinra owns the newspapers, so you can't rely on that. I want to know the truth. I want to know what happened. I challenged Sephiroth and lived. Why didn't he kill me? I'm alive too. I just want to say that there wouldn't even be a game here if it wasn't for Tifa. A lot of this doesn't make sense. What about Genova? It was in the Shinra building, right? Shinra shipped it from Nibelheim to Midgar. Did someone carry it out later? It was missing from the Shinra building. There's that name again. Damn, none of this makes sense. I'm gone. And I'm leaving the thinking to you. I almost fudged that up. Okay. Affection alert. Affection alert. Once again, affection alert. If you want this trophy to get a plus 5 points right here, you need to say, wait a sec. So when Barret says, yo Cloud, let's get a move on, do not go to right unless you don't want the trophy. So right here, you will get plus 5 points for clicking wait a second. Cloud, what's wrong? You're just gonna stand there while Sephiroth heads for the Promised Land? I ain't letting Sephiroth or Shinra get to no Promised Land. If they do, then we're all screwed. You know what I'm saying? And once again, you need to answer beautiful, just beautiful. And that will give Barret another plus 5 affection points. So, once again, beautiful, just beautiful, select this. So that's plus 10 points right there in just those 2 sentences. Oh, brother. And just in case I do want to get all of it, I'm going to keep Barret and Red 13 in my party just for now. And or somebody else. Cloud? How bad was I after Sephroth'S had me? I thought you were a goner. I was so sad. The ancients, Cedra, Genova, Sephiroth, and myself. Let's go. Barret's waiting. What a fascinating story. Okay guys, so that was a very, very story implemented part of this game. That was a lot of voice acting, and there is an item here, I believe, somewhere. If you have been hanging in with me through this voice acting, I want to say thank you. And if you leave a like and subscribe, and you can even drop a link to your content. And this is a community type thing. And if you're not a part of the community, if you do not contribute, then others will not follow. So that's just something I like to point out there. And I appreciate everything. So if we go to this, you can open it. And it says can't reach it. And then hit it again. Can't reach it. And then hit it again. And this time, can't reach it. Well, I guess it's 4 times. Click it the 4th time, can't reach it. And just keep doing it. 5th time, you need to do it 5 times. Damn! Received Mega Elixir. So yeah, make sure you do that 5 times, and that's how you get that to fall off. So the only thing I missed out really right there was to save the game and rest. Little did I know there would be so much story ahead. There's lots more to do here. Oh Cloud, let me give you this. Received PHS. Yeah, we know how to use the PHS. It can only be used at a save point or on the world map. With PHS, I can see you anytime. I'm going on ahead. And I also have to state, in Advent Children, I like how they implemented the use of cell phones. And how Vincent didn't have a cell phone yet, or whatever. But let me go ahead and check. We are pretty on point. There is much to do here. Move on. So we are all rested up, everybody's fine. I got my party, but my order is a little bit messed up. And if you remember last episode, we got the atomic scissors that has 2 link slots and 2 normal slots, but it has 32 strength. But unfortunately, it is not a long range weapon, it is a melee weapon, so you need to have him in the front row if you have this equipped. So we will be checking out, let's see here. Yeah, we will be checking out, I have something to do, so we will be checking out. There's somebody interesting here we don't need to talk to, but we're going to. And up there is a material store, an item store, and a weapon store. So there's lots to do, there's lots to explore, there's items to get. But right now, that was a lot of voice acting back to back from part 16 and part 17. So I hope you'll forgive me. And if you've stuck with me this long, I appreciate it. And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And I also want to say, if you're thinking about doing this and you're wondering why people don't subscribe and it's so hard in 2019, well, yeah, we did start late, but most importantly, it is a community project. It is a community, and people are crazy about these games. People are crazy about other people's opinions. So you need to talk to people, you need to associate with people, you need to have discussions, and you need to expand. And you need to have an open mind when it comes to creating content like this. So if you've stuck with me this far, once again, I want to say thank you. And this was Let's Play Final Fantasy VII Part 17. Part 18 will be out soon, guys. I'm really stoked. Now the gameplay will open up. This is ShadowX, baby. Shadow Stream. Shadow Extreme. I just wanted to do one thing. Get it off, get it off, get it off, get it off. Oops, hit the ×3. Alright, y'all. Have a good night.